year. We're on the 15th of Cheshvan. It marks the Hilula of a really great Moroccan-based rabbi, originated rabbi. His name was Rav Chaim Pinto. Zeche Tzaddik Livracha. 15th of Cheshvan is his Hilula. He lived around 73 years of age, and he passed away around the English year 1937, 1938 time period. He was born in around the year 1864, 1865. He was a really great rabbi. And he was Tzadiq, he was a great Kabbalist, also a Moroccan one in himself. As you notice, I said he's named either Rabbi Chaim HaSheni or Rabbi Chaim HaKatan, also because he was the younger one, the second Rav Chaim Pinto, great rabbis in of itself. So he was born in an area called Asu Ara. This is in Morocco in of itself, a place that we've spoken about on various occasions, Mogador, I believe it's also called. And he came from great rabbinic heritage. His father's name was Rabbi Yehuda, who happened to be also a great rabbi, a great Kabbalist in of itself, and one of the great rabbis. His grandfather was Rabbi Chaim Pinto, the original one, let's just say the first one. I think he lived until the year 1845. I think he was born in 1743, lived around just over 100 years. His grandfather was a Rosh Yeshiva, a Dayan, and a Kabbalist, and was one of the great rabbis of that vicinity in of itself. At the age of 12, sadly, I think his father passed away, and he actually grew up under the auspices of Rabbi Meir Pinto, who was also another great rabbi of the Pinto dynasty, rabbinic dynasty himself, and he would learn in yeshivot. I think the yeshiva of Rabbi Yaakov Bibas, who I think was an Abbet Din inside the city in of itself, the head of the Jewish court, as we call. And I think, at a period of time towards the end of his life, he would actually move to Casablanca over there and would do much, much great work in of itself. He was a tzaddik, he was a really righteous rabbi, and was, let's just say, in of itself was a very, very special tzaddik in of itself, as they say. That's what they say and his name was spread all throughout the different vicinities. It was really, really great, and many people would actually come to him for brachot, for blessings in of itself, and will ask him for advice in of itself. He was very simple the way he was dressed. He was and were very, 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 let's say, humble in of itself, and very, very great rabbi. So he was known for helping the poor a lot, did a lot of charity and a lot of hospitality. He would, after holding money, for example, he would clean his hands with a handkerchief, and he was just saying that he was so pashut, so simple with regards to that. He saw let's say the physical items of the world in of itself to just like as a minimum. Every Shabbat evening he used to organize, let's say he would do for Motzei Shabbat a Melav Malka, where many of the people of the city would actually come. I think it's reported they would sing Piyutim, for example, great of his grandfather, who wrote many great Piyutim. Rabbi Chaim Pinto, the elder, wrote many great things. He would go, I think, give great Torah lessons in of itself, and would visit the Kvarim, the burial plots of his father, Rabbi Yehuda, and his grandfather, Rabbi Chaim, in of itself. Before he passed away, I think this was around the year 1936. I think he suffered from some, let's say, troubleships in himself, some illnesses, and he was eventually, when he passed away, he was buried in Casablanca, and to this day, specific day of himself, his grave is now, his kever has become like, let's say, a mass pilgrimage. Many people actually visit his kever and ask for blessings and ask for mercy in of itself. He left great descendants, including his son, Rabbi Moshe Aaron Pinto, who is also another great rabbi, tzaddik, a Moroccan Israeli Kabbalist, and author of the Shanat Hayim, if I'm not mistaken. Another one of his great sons is Rabbi Meir Pinto, a great rabbi in of itself in Morocco, and Rabbi Raphael, also a great rabbi, and another rabbi that is very famous in Morocco in of itself. So please, it's his Hilula here on the 15th of Cheshvan. Don't forget to light candles in his memory, and please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share the videos.